Hey everybody, Texas Stroker here for Lance's Performance Shop Lone Star Mopars. What we're going to be taking a look at today is a sunshade. Sun visor sunscreen, I don't know what you call them in your part of the country, but where I live here in Texas, it's pretty much a necessity. UV11079BL. That is going to be the part number we'll go by. As you can see there, that is designed to fit an 08 to 14 Dodge Challenger. This is the UVS100 series from CoverCraft. And that BL at the end, there's 6 custom colors you can pick out, and of course for the Mopar 10 I went with blue. But that said, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and take a look at it. Alright, as you can see, it is packed pretty nicely. There's really nothing that can go wrong with it short of UPS, throwing a knife through the box, something along those lines, smashing it. That said, I picked this one up from Summit Racing. You can buy direct from CoverCraft. Their price was $61. At Summit Racing, it was $54.64. It's usually, $98 or something, but saving a little bit of cash there. And then $9.99 handling at Summit. Freight was $12 from CoverCraft, and then they're going to hit me with tax, so I would have come out to $78.29. That's a pretty good chunk of change for a sunshade. That's why I'm actually bothering to do this video on it and test it. But at Summit, $54.64, $9.99. I threw some other stuff on there, come out for $63. So roughly $15 was my savings. You can also find these on Amazon, some other places. But it's the UVS100 once again. Silver, blue metallic, gold, green ice, rose, and pink ribbon are the colors you can pick from. Now, why I went with this one? Shortly after I got the Mopar 10, basically in the time it took me to actually find a blue sunshade, that's what I did. I got the car in January. I probably had the sunshade Valentine's Day or so. I've used it ever since. It has only been about 4 years, which is kind of hard to believe, but that sunshade is melted. It is toast. It's hot, obviously. I'm in Texas. I drive the car. It's pretty much a daily driver, unless we've got 12 inches of snow outside. I'm driving the car to and from work every day. Yes, I'm one of those people, but that said, I run the sunshade because of what's happened to my truck. The dash cracked. I've seen what's happened to the Charger and the Duster over time. The sun's the enemy of plastic and vinyl components. There's really not a whole lot in the Challenger that I think would go wrong, but it's nice to protect the seats, prolong their life as best you can. Plus, in all honesty, it keeps you a little bit cooler, and that's nice when you leave work and it's 110 in your car, as it was today. And the fact that it is incredibly hard to find a blue sunshade. The only one I could find is the same thing I had. It was a true blue. There's a lot of like teals and colors, but I wanted true blue. This one isn't necessarily that, but hey, it's close, and it's a lot better. The way these are done, they're at CoverCraft. They're located in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. These are handmade one at a time. They're the only sunshade that's got a patent here in the UVS. Handmade, like I said. They laminate the panels, they cut them, and they're laser etched, essentially the templates to contour to your specific windshield. That's why you saw the 08 to 14 on this one for Dodge Challengers. But there's triple laminate construction. The outside, of course, is reflective. What sets these apart, you can kind of see it there, the inside is actually felt. That's pretty overkill, but hey, when you're paying $40-60 for a sunshade, I guess you should get overkill. What's important to me, though, is a foam core center. That's going to act as an insulator. On the flip side of that, it's also going to keep it easier to fold, the accordion style you're familiar with. I've never been a fan of the roll ones. This one is an accordion, as you can see there. There's the 6 colors. They do have a 90-day warranty. I can't imagine anything going wrong in that time frame. They do offer a storage bag, and I should mention that was one of the other selling points. My 54 from Summit, that actually did include a storage bag. Apparently they should be shipped with your sunshade. Mine was not. That's why I haven't gotten to put this thing together, and I've been using a melted sunshade. But we'll go ahead and slide this guy out. You can see the felt there, kind of get a feel for what I was talking about. That's pretty much all there is in the box. It's very hard to showcase this thing, but again, obviously right here you'd have a corner piece for your windshield meeting the dash somewhere along that. Could be the top side, I'm not sure. But right here, this whole back side, it is lined in felt. If you've got some crazy, fancy, expensive custom work done to your dash, this is the sunshade you would want. Granted, the foil construction you're used to in the El Cheapo sunshades Probably not going to damage it, but hey, you know, felt is the softer touch, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Right there, you can kind of see, I guess, the little stitchings. I guess that's how they connect the reflective material to the foam core. When I unhinge this, you can actually see right here, UVS100 Custom Sunscreens. That's what we're working with again. Silver, gold, red, the ice green, rose, pink. I guess we got Furious Fuchsia, something along those lines. But this one, it's not really, I mean, this is like an ice blue to me. It's not near the cool color that I had, but hey, if it holds up better, keeps the car cooler, protects my interior, that's what matters. So that's what it looks like. That is, of course, our center section. Again, very hard for me to showcase this stuff to you, so we'll tilt it up. If I drop that back, that's going to be our rearview mirror there. You can see how well this thing, you know, is seemingly put together. Will it stand the test of time? We'll have to find that out. I did a test, temperature test on my current Sunshade. Backside here for you. You get a feel for the felt lining. Again, this is just one of those items that is super awkward and difficult for me to showcase to you. Right there, once again, they've got this on the inside, UV11079, and then BL, that is for their Blue Metallic. So it's not a true blue like our Mopar blue here. It's kind of, like I said, an ice blue, but hey, I will take it. I'm going to set that down, and what I had to do, since I did not get the storage bag, I think their invoice actually said do not ship storage bags, which is kind of strange since these are drop shipped. They may, some retailers may stock them, but you know, ordinarily with something like this, it's made as order basis, if you will. It's going to be drop shipped from the manufacturer. They're close to me. They shipped this. Didn't get the bag. I contacted Summit. They contacted CoverCraft, and within a few days, I got the bag. Now, nothing fancy. It's actually pretty impressive, I guess, for being a $5 bag, but essentially, from what I can tell, this folded side, you're just going to want to turn that in, and you've got the Velcro that can connect. I don't know that I'll ever do that. I'll probably just slide it into place, but it's obviously the length of that. I read online some people thought the bag should have been a little bit larger. I don't really have any trouble with it. I mean, I'm able to do that with a tripod and a camera in front of me, so what did I just do? I put it in the bag. So that's what we're working with. I've got no complaints on that. I guess it might not hurt if it had a little larger mouth on it or something, maybe over time, if you lose some shape to the foam panels. But this is a significant investment for a sunshade. However, if you're like me, you actually drive your car and you live in a hot climate or somewhere with a lot of sun. That's what I'm trying to cope with and keep the Challenger seats looking good. And most importantly, I guess, me looking cool, being cool, I should say. And I guess looking cool, since we did opt for the Blue Metallic. The silver sunshades, they've just never been my thing, I'll be honest with you. So like I said, you got the 6 color choices. That is about all we can do for you here. Summit Racing, that was the best price. They're somewhere I do business with all the time. But the main thing here, and what I want to know, is how it will hold up, how it will combat the sun. Will it be cooler in my car? Will this thing last more than the 4 years? Obviously, that side of it's going to take some time. I can't report back immediately to you, but this is going in the Challenger tomorrow. It's going to sit outside in the parking lot at work all day. When I left work at 8:15ish tonight, it was 110 in the car. Should be roughly the same temperature, I think a little bit warmer tomorrow, so that will put this thing to the test. If you're interested in that, I don't know if it'll be a separate video or I'll tack it on here, but that's that. That's about all I can do. I may take this over somewhere in the shop and try to fan it out for you, but my apologies there. It's just really awkward to hold, you know, something 5 feet long in front of a camera pointed at a, you know, 2 foot square area. So that's it. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Make sure you subscribe here to Lone Star Mopars. We put out a ton of great Mopar content, hopefully some helpful reviews and how-tos for you as well. If you haven't signed up on the forum, we encourage you to do that, LoneStarMopars.com. If you are in the mood to set up a Mopar club in your area that needs one, if you've got a Mopar club you're a part of and they do not have a forum, join LSM. We've got the clubhouse section. We will set up a dedicated area for you and your pals so you can shoot the breeze, schedule events, whatever you need to do. You can take advantage of the classifieds of the larger audience. You can join in with everyone else, and that is ultimately the goal. Also, I want to encourage you to post your events. The more you do that, the more we can share, help you get the word out, and hopefully ultimate goal here is to get more Mopar people at more Mopar events. So that said, we will quit rambling here. We will test this thing out tomorrow, see how it does, and we will be back with the results. If we do separate videos, you can check back for that. If not, take the link in the description to the forum, and we will have pictures, which might actually be a better way of showcasing this anyway. We'll have the pictures, we'll have the research results, and we'll have our final analysis on this product. But as is right now, it's very sturdy, very hardy. The case is nice. The felt backing is a nice touch. The blue is not the color, but hey, we'll take it. And now we just got to see what it does. So once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully we can test this out and see if it's a good fit for you and your Mopar as well.